Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marshfield Community Media's Part-Time Pod. I'm your host, Tyler Panero.
I'm Will Nicholson.
Well, it's the best time of the year in the NBA.
It really
It
is.
is playoff time. And
It's
you know what
even
that
better.
means? People have to go home.
It's even better when the people who go home are the ones we want to go home.
Yes.
So it makes it even better.
Today we are eliminating 3 of the Celtics' biggest ops. Will,
Yep.
would you like to get things started?
I would, so we're going to start off, one of the teams, I will say it was a more hard-fought series than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, oh no, it fell.
Oh, wow.
Just like the team did, and Joel Embiid flopping. We've got the Philadelphia 76ers, who had a hard-fought series. Honestly, I thought they were in danger of getting swept.
So here they are, the Sixers. I think it's time we officially end the process.
That's true.
I don't think the process is going to work. I like Tyrese Maxey.
Yep.
But it wasn't enough for the Sixers. So, Philly, it was an okay season. Nick Nurse has some promise. You might have a bright future. Well, if we had one tip for the Sixers, what would it be? I feel like we have the same idea here.
I think they need a wing. I mean, that would be my biggest thing is they need a wing.
I think get rid of Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
0 for 1 last night in 30 minutes of play, 0 points. So
that's tough.
For the first time, because she wasn't here last episode, let's bring in Ivana White to discard the Philadelphia 76ers. Give her a hand. Here she comes, ladies and gentlemen.
Philly, just
Ivana,
like that.
Here you are. She's going to come up, give you guys one last look. I'll step aside so she can come here. There they are. Philly, it was a good year. We'll see you in October.
We got to do this like 3 more times.
Wait, hold up. I'm up now.
Oh,
Put that back.
Go for it. Yeah.
All right, second team going away. I honestly could care less that these guys got eliminated. I don't know about you, Will.
Yeah, they can go.
It's a team full of dirty players. They've established a culture of injuring people. You got
culture, baby.
You got the Miami Heat. Yeah, you lost. You suck. You wanted Boston. You got Boston. That's all I'll say. So, Miami Heat. Sucks that some of your players are injured, but, injuries happen. Like, look at the guy behind me right now. So, Miami Heat, you will be now discarded.
They don't get as cool of a ceremony.
Ivana, send them off.
Goodbye.
We will see you in October, Miami.
Goodbye, Miami.
Now,
honestly, I will say Miami, they do have a better team, I think, this year from last year. Injuries did really hinder them. But I think that they're a team that, no matter what, is still going to be in the hunt. Philly needs to change a lot. Philly needs to change a whole lot of stuff.
I hear Bam. I think Bam's a free agent this offseason, and there's a very good chance they could lose Bam to free agency.
I can see it. I got 100% see it.
Because they're trying to give Jimmy Butler wants a max deal. Yeah. And if he doesn't get the max deal, he'll probably be out the door.
Exactly.
Also.
That Heat team, I think, is breaking up if they can't keep anyone.
So, there is one team left to say goodbye to.
Yes, it is.
I will let you do the honors.
So, right here, we're going to take this one from this camera. The Milwaukee Bucks. Unfortunate injuries, again, kind of riddled this team, but
especially an injury to the man right here.
Big injury there. But honestly, the Pacers had the best offense in the league.
Yep.
I feel like Indiana would have won this series anyway. But nonetheless, Milwaukee.
I think Giannis would have made it a much different story, but yeah.
Yeah. 100% Giannis would have made it a different story. But you know what? It is what it is.
I think the Bucks' biggest problem,
before
we send them away, I think their biggest problem was, why did you fire Adrian Griffin halfway through the year?
Yeah, we're just talking to John about that.
He was doing great.
He was doing great.
And then you bring in the biggest choker in the history of the NBA in Doc Rivers. So, Milwaukee.
You play stupid games, you get stupid results.
Milwaukee, you made some splashes in the offseason, but
Milwaukee.
We will see you in October.
We love you, Milwaukee.
Until next time.
So,
we hate to do that around here, but
no, I love it.
Well, that I thoroughly enjoyed.
That one I liked a lot.
Coming from a Celtics fan, I really enjoyed that.
That was like every team that we.
But if that's any other team that wasn't in the playoffs, other than the Lakers and the Heat and all those people, it would be a sad day.
Exactly.
Because it sucks. Because everyone knows from March Madness, for one team to win, 63 teams have to lose.
Exactly.
In the playoffs now, for one team to win, I think it's 19 teams have to lose.
Yep.
It's very unfortunate.
The new plan, yeah. I mean, there were a lot of good teams in the playoffs this year. Like, I legitimately think every team that made it deserved to be in it this year. There was no Mickey Mouse team, I feel like. Like, every team deserves to be in.
I think the way they played in the playoffs, you could say Phoenix was a Mickey Mouse team.
Oh,
just because
100%.
of how they played.
Yeah. I mean, when you have KD, you're gonna make the playoffs. But
you just can't get swept.
They deserve to lose.
KD got swept by his two youngins.
Yeah.
And Tatum.
That's tough.
So, we've gotten rid of the bums. Now let's talk about the winners. We got making their debut on the show, the Knicks.
There we go. Yeah, the Knicks are
Jalen Brunson
up there
in competition with Michael Jordan with I think 5 straight playoff games with 37 or more points.
He's a beast. Jalen Brunson is an absolute animal.
He is. His only problem is he's very inconsistent.
Yeah.
We have inconsistency versus consistency right next to each other.
Exactly.
Brunson drops 30 on like 40 shots a game. Meanwhile, Shea can drop 40 on like 20 shots.
Yeah, no, Brunson is a beast, I will say. I mean, just when you have games like that where you have a guy who can just go crazy, and then people in the media are still talking about, can Jalen Brunson be a number one on a team? I think he's answered those questions at this point. I'm very excited to see the Knicks going forward. I mean, they're going to lose to the Celtics, but
the only thing that bothers me with the Knicks is I think we saw in Game 4 that was a game they needed Julius Randle.
Yeah.
So that's obviously like a massive hole that they don't have their second best player.
Exactly. But they're going that double guard lineup, though, and Dante DiVincenzo is getting out there. They move Hart to the 3. It's working out for them so far.
I got a question for you.
What's
How
that?
long do you think till Mikal Bridges becomes a member of the New York Knicks?
Ooh.
You know, his Nova boys are already there.
His Nova boys are there. I think we talked about this before. I think that it's only a matter of time until that happens. I think Mikal's going to get a bag this offseason because he's a free agent, I believe.
Maybe. We'll check the tape on that.
He's restricted or something. But, yeah, no, he's going to get a bag from somewhere. And I'm excited. I think that he is like a sneaky pick to be an all-star in the future.
I thought he was going to be this year's most improved player.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was going to be up there, but it is what it is.
So, yesterday, Al Horford was actually snubbed of an award. It was a Teammate of the Year.
Yeah.
I forget who won it, but who wouldn't want to give it to Al Horford?
That's what I'm saying.
He's just such a stand-up, awesome guy.
We love Al.
Yeah, we do.
And, Teammate of the Year is...
I think that's like a pretty prestigious honor.
Yeah, no, 100%, but it's just like one of those where it's like, who do we pick? I feel like there's a lot of good guys in the NBA. It's a hard one to choose from.
So I think now we're finally away with like those smaller awards, so we might be getting back into the big boys soon.
Hopefully.
What do we got left? We got the three-headed
MVP,
monster,
yeah,
right?
Defensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year, I believe.
I'd say that's the three-headed monster.
Yeah, no, I think those were probably the 3 most important. But,
they might as well have already.
We know.
There's no point in like gatekeeping. We all know who it's going to be.
I feel like we know who's going to win all these awards. It's probably going to be Jokic.
I think
it's probably going to be Gobert.
I think MVP is going to be a lot tighter than you think.
Yeah.
And maybe Depoy, because I didn't think Wemby was going to be a finalist.
Yeah.
And now that he's a finalist, I'm thinking, hold on.
It's like, whoa.
Hold on now. He could actually win it.
Yeah, I
think he's more deserving of it than Gobert.
I think he is too, but the fact is Gobert's on a better team. And he didn't put up better numbers than Wemby, but he still put up very respectable Defensive Player of the Year numbers. That's going to be enough for him to win the award where Wemby, on the Spurs, they weren't a great team. Wemby in the future, though, is going to be an absolute animal, and he's going to win that award a lot.
The Celtics got to start winning now because we're not going to be allowed to do that pretty soon.
No, I know. It's going to be tough.
So what was I just thinking? I was thinking something. Tell me.
Something about the Celtics, something about the Rookie of the Year. About Defensive Player of the Year and the MVP.
Defensive Player of the Year, I got it. As much as people are going to hate to say this is my take. Gobert is our version of Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah.
I think that is about as accurate as it gets.
That's pretty accurate.
Let's be honest. Dikembe doesn't win those Defensive Player of the Years. Is he a Hall of Famer?
No, for sure not. I mean, he has some funny commercials.
Yes, he does have funny. The Geico commercials. Yeah, he does.
No.
Those are like some of my top favorite NBA commercials.
Yeah. Those are up there. You know what commercials I love? I love the OG, like, this is ESPN stuff where, like, in the office.
My favorite one's the one with the Celtics, where he's like, it's like Garnett, Pierce, and Allen thinking of nicknames for their big day.
Yeah. The three amigos.
They're saying, like, Menage a Trois.
Yeah.
Three amigos, yeah. And then, what's his face? He says the Boston 3 Party.
I like that.
You like that.
I like that, the Boston 3 Party. Except only like one of those guys was good at shooting 3. Well, Paul Pierce.
No, Paul Pierce was a very respectable 3-point shooter.
He was a respectable shooter.
Don't disrespect Paul Pierce now.
That's right. You're right.
He's a 3-point contest champion.
You're right.
You might need to go take a lap for that. That was a very harsh comment.
You know what? It's Paul says some dumb stuff in the media. It's just it makes it hurt.
Dumb, entertaining.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
He's doing it for the clicks, and I respect that.
I don't think Paul Pierce really cares.
Yeah.
Because dude's a Hall of Famer. Like,
he got kicked off at ESPN for reasons we can't name.
Yeah, he did some stuff that you need to be of age to do.
On IG Live.
Do everything responsibly, guys. Okay?
Someone should have told Paul Pierce that.
Yep.
Yeah. NBA playoffs are heating up, though. I am very excited to see
I need to ask
everything
you this.
going forward.
Which series do you think is going to be more must-see TV? Indy and New York or Minnesota and Denver?
Minnesota, Denver. Easily Minnesota, Denver. We mentioned on this podcast, I think on Tuesday, too, that Minnesota and Denver is going to be like one of the best series of the year, easily.
That's going to be where the stars have to be born.
Oh, yeah, the stars have to be born. Also, we've got a potential Game 7 between...
I'm hoping. I'm rooting for Orlando tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go Magic. I want to play the song after the game.
Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic.
It's a good song.
I still want to hear the song in the second round at all.
Yeah, no, definitely not. That's actually a pretty good segue. If you're the Celtics, would you rather play the Cavs or the Magic going into next round?
I think because of the injuries to Porzingis, Cleveland is very big. They have two enormous human beings in their starting lineup, and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. But Jared Allen has been injured, so I don't know if that's going to play a case. So if he is still hurt, I'd rather play Cleveland. But if he's not, I'd rather play Orlando.
I feel like I want to play Orlando, but it feels like Franz Wagner is like one of the random guys who would have like a 40-point game against the Celtics. I agree with that,
but Franz, he is a good player, and I think Franz Wagner is a future star in this league. I think the most annoying player that's going to be on Orlando if they play Boston is going to be Jonathan Isaac guarding Jason Tatum.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
It's not going to be a fun day.
He is only on the floor to lock up. That is like Jonathan Isaac.
I'm happy that Jonathan Isaac's finally getting a healthy year.
Yeah.
But,
why's it got to be against us?
Why's it got to be when, they're a playoff team? You know what I mean?
I know, and going against the Celtics.
I like watching him at Florida State and all that, and I was hoping he was going to have a good career. Then injuries just absolutely threw him off a cliff.
Yeah.
But he started climbing back up, and now he's approaching the mountaintop.
True. Yeah, no, he's a good defender. I am glad he's finally getting his respect as a defense guy. But no, I think I would rather play Orlando, but Orlando feels like one of the teams. I feel like Cleveland, is a better matchup for us, but I feel like we would be kind of good at locking their stars up. Where I feel like Orlando, someone's randomly going to go for a 40-point game, and we're just going to be like, well.
Remember who Cleveland has? A guy who does not like the Celtics, and his name is Max Strus.
That's true.
I don't like Max Strus.
Especially in the playoffs.
Max Strus probably doesn't like me, even though he probably doesn't know me. Not yet.
Not yet. He won't like you, though.
He won't like me, no. Well, one thing we forgot to mention completely. Darvin Ham has been fired.
Yeah.
So, what was this long overdue? Should this have happened at the end of last year? What are we thinking?
Yeah, I mean, it was about time. Honestly, I thought that he was going to get fired before the season ended, and the Lakers were just going to bring in a new guy and try that whole LeBron coaching pretty much experiment.
The Bill Russell era?
Pretty much, yeah. No, it was deserved. I mean, I don't really think Darvin Ham was a great coach to begin with. I feel like they should have got someone like Jason Kidd or a former player.
Jason Kidd has actually been the coach of the Mavs for a couple of years now, so that's not an option.
Well, I know there was thoughts about him getting fired from last year because the Mavs were not good.
Yeah, they were.
So I thought they should have brought in something like that, especially from, Dallas to LA. I'm sure he would have taken that deal. But no, they should have gotten a better guy to go in and coach that team. Obviously not an excuse. This roster is honestly not well put together either, so it's really hard for a coach to come in, make it happen. That Westbrook trade, I think, sent this franchise back 5 years.
Throwing away all
easily.
of your key role players just to get a washed-up superstar.
Exactly. That was terrible. Because think if they never made that Westbrook trade, and instead they made, I think it was a first-rounder and another piece to go out and get DeMar DeRozan, who was coming off of San Antonio, coming off of an injury. And, he would have been a great piece, and you still have all these first-round picks.
Yeah,
but
and
instead...
you still have Kuzma, KCP, and who was the third guy that they traded?
Not Hart. Hart got traded earlier.
Yeah, Hart was in New Orleans before he ended up in New York. Hart was in the Anthony Davis trade.
Yes. Yeah.
It was Hart, Lonzo, and B.I. for a year.
Yeah. I don't even remember who the that trade was.
There was a third person.
Yeah.
It was Kuzma, KCP, and one
Caruso?
No, Caruso.
Free agent?
He left in free agency to go to Chicago.
Yeah. Nonetheless, I mean, imagine if they still had those pieces right now, the guys that they could go out and get who would make this team better. And it feels like every single time with the Lakers, they're trying to throw duct tape over like a flood. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, you know, we have a hole in this roster. We don't have any young wings. Oh, let's wait a couple of seconds and go get Roy Hachimura. It's like, okay. It's like, oh, you know, we need back in the day. We're like, oh, we need a center.
Was it Rui in the Westbrook trade too?
I believe
got him from Washington.
No, I feel like he might have been separate. I don't know anyway. But they were trying to get younger pieces. Was the point? They were like, oh, let's get this team younger. It's like, oh, well now we really need a guard because Austin Reeves can't be the sole guard on this team and Caruso left. Let's pay a lot and go get D'Angelo Russell. It's fine. Like D'Lo's a good player. I respect D'Lo. But
D'Lo's a hot and cold player.
Yeah, but it's really hard to play in LA, especially with LeBron. I get it. It's tough. But they haven't put this roster together to compete.
You know what they call D'Angelo Russell? They call him the microwave. Because sometimes he's hot, and sometimes he gives the fans cancer.
That's not where I was going. I mean, I guess.
Well, I saw something like this like the other day. So one of the legends of YouTube, King of the Fourth Quarter.
Yes.
You know him and his boys. They do their pod.
Yeah.
They actually
got
put on Through the Wire, and they just signed a deal with ESPN.
Yeah.
To have their episodes live.
I'm a big
on
Through the
television.
Wire fan.
I love Through the Wire. So I was thinking we start doing like these little things like they do the games.
Yeah.
So I want to do a draft with you.
Hit me with it.
Do you want to do a snake draft or just normal draft?
We can do let's do normal, just like a back-to-back.
Starting
like
five of players that have never been All-Stars. Current
players that have never
time.
been All-Stars. Okay.
You can have the first pick because I brought it up.
Ooh, okay. Honestly, my first pick, and this might just
You can't pick Wemby. You can't pick.
Okay,
you can't pick Wemby because he's a rookie.
I'll take that.
You can't pick like Wemby, Chet.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I might be a homer, but I'm gonna take Derek White for my guard position and a non-All-Star. I'll take Derek White at my 1.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Me, I am gonna lean on defense first. This might be a dumb pick to some people at home, but I don't care. This is my team. I'm picking OG Anunoby.
Ooh, okay. No, I like that. I like the OG pick. I believe he hasn't been an All-Star yet because he's still pretty young. I'm going to fill out my guard center duo right now. I'm going to go and get Evan Mobley, who has not been
a good call.
a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. I'll go get him.
With my next pick, I just had it in my head, and now I lost it. No, I got it. I'm going to take, from the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm going to take Desmond Bane.
I like that. That's a good pull. That's a really good pull. I'm trying to think. Because do I want to play Derek at the 1?
That's a
great
question.
Or do I want to play him at the 2 and have him kind of be that 2 guard? It's tough. It's a slippery slope. Right now, I think
it's a slippery slope.
Maybe I'll try and I'll fill out some wings right now. Who are some good wings that I could go out and get?
I'm just gonna write my team down to make sure. Actually, no, I got it.
I got mine.
I have a forward and I have a big.
Yeah. And I'm kind of in no man's land right now. Ooh. Oh, I just had an idea. I don't think I want to do that. Maybe I'll do it later. You know what? I'm going to go out and I can play this guy as a guard or forward hybrid if I need him.
I think I know what's coming.
I'm going to get Josh Hart. Yeah.
I was waiting to take. I was going to take him next round.
Yeah.
Just to get a guard going, but you can have him. It's fine.
Yeah.
This puts me in a pickle now. Who am I going to get?
Some non-All-Star guy. This is good. I feel like this is one of those where I would
really good draft.
I would kill if I had if we talked about this before the show and I looked people up.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. I agree with that.
But it's more fun off the top.
This is tough. I'm trying to think of teams.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. I think I got a guy for next round actually.
Well, I just need to get a guard because I don't have any yet.
Ooh, I got a guy, but I don't know if he's been an All-Star. Am I allowed to Google if this guy was an All-Star while we're in between?
Wait, who's your guy?
It was Siakam.
He's been an All-Star, yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah,
it's only a one time, right?
No, it's multiple.
Multiple,
it's
really?
Multiple,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh. I am pretty stumped right here. To say the least.
I need a 4. I need 2 wings, pretty much.
Oh, I got one. I'm gonna take a guard right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Terry Rozier.
That's a good pull. All right. I like that.
So I need a guard and another forward.
I thought Siakam was a pretty decent pull.
Who was my second pick again? I forget.
You have OG Anunoby.
And who else?
Dang, maybe we should have written this down.
Yeah, we probably should have.
I know my team. I've got Mobley, Hart, and White. And then you have Anunoby and
I took a big, right?
You took a big, yeah. I don't remember.
Hold on. You think I'll come up with this?
All right. So, right now I've got a flexible team, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Because I have White, I have Hart, who can play the 3, or he can play 2. Do I want to go offense right here? Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me get a true 1, I guess. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get Seth Curry to be my guard duo.
Okay, I like that.
So we got White, Curry, White. Hart can play the 3, and Mobley's gonna be fine at the 4.
All right.
We'll be good with that.
I have my next pick. I'm going to take my other forward now. I am going to take P.J. Washington.
Ooh.
From Dallas.
Okay. I like that. I'm trying to think of because Mobley is a good center, but I feel like I can almost move him to the 4 and take a
He does play
big
the
guy.
He plays the 4 in Cleveland.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Okay. So but we could move him around too, because I feel like my wing depth is kind of tough right now. But I feel like there's no underrated wings who are all the really good wings are all-stars, I feel like, which is tough. Okay, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Mobley.
Oh, can I throw away P.J. Washington?
Yes.
I'm going to take Miles Turner instead.
Okay.
Miles Turner has never been an all-star.
I like that.
Super underrated. I don't know how that's
yeah.
possible, but yeah, I'm going to take Miles Turner. Sorry, PJ.
No, you got the shot call. You know what's funny? I was actually considering him, not like this pick, but before I was like, can I take PJ?
I wish I remembered who my other pick was now. Like, how do I not remember this?
Oh, I know what I'm going to do now, actually. So I'm going to move Mobley to the 4, and I'm going to go and I'm going to take Steven Adams, never an all-star, and I'm going to have him come run my center.
I remember who my other pick was now.
Who's that?
Desmond Bane.
Yes, there we go. So that's my team.
It was not a big. So now Turner is my center.
Yes.
I have Turner, Desmond Bane, Rozier, and Anunoby.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Your final pick here.
Huh. Wait, did you just make yours?
Yeah, I took Steven Adams.
Okay. So what do I need
Aquaman.
here? What do I need, a forward?
Probably a forward.
Forward, guard.
More like a guard. Like, who do you have for guard? You got Rozier.
I have Rozier and Desmond Bane.
Yeah, Bane, yeah.
Yeah, have you seen how Desmond Bane looks?
Yeah,
his arms are like shorter than mine. Need a forward.
Forwards are hard. I feel like guards are easy to pick out.
Huh. Who am I going to go with here? Oh, I got one. Keegan Murray.
That's good.
Keegan Murray.
That's a good pull.
So let us know who's better. For me, you got Terry Rozier, Desmond Bane, OG Anunoby, Keegan Murray, and Miles Turner. And Will has?
You got me. You've got Seth Curry. You've got Derek White. You got Josh Hart. You got Evan Mobley. And then you got Steven Adams running that 5. We're going to set some hard screens and get Seth Curry open.
Definitely going to set some hard screens. But we're going to play so much defense, it's going to be unreal.
That's true.
You have one man with absolute straps. I have one man with absolute straps.
Yeah.
Both play 50 minutes a night in
It's
New
a
York.
good team. I don't know. I feel like Seth Curry, low-key, is a very good one to have picked up like that.
I enjoyed that draft. That was fun.
Good. That was a good one. I like that. We are.
Maybe next week we can do like a category.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that one with a guest.
Yeah. We got to start getting guests back on.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
How are we looking for time right now? Will and I are on another time crunch.
3:13, I believe.
Well, I say it's gonna suck for the viewers, but I say just so we can get this uploaded on time, so you guys can see this on Friday, because we want you to get good content. We're sorry for trying to cut it short, but it's a very busy week. It's sports week here at Marshfield High School, and Will and I are gonna go cover some more softball. Last game, absolute slaughter fest.
Oh yeah,
14-0. It was great.
Dominant. The MHS Super Week has been phenomenal so far this week. It's been fun. I've been having a lot of fun covering a game a day.
So let's go Magic tonight.
Yes.
And just for the sake of our entertainment, let's go Clippers, so we can get 2 Game 7s.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys all enjoy the playoffs tonight. And this has been, what is this, episode 9?
I think so.
Episode 9 of season 2 of the PTP. Special thanks to Ivana White for coming in. Her name's actually Ivana Osborne, guys. Her birthday was last week, but she wanted to be like Vanna White from The Price is Right. So thank you to her for coming. You'll see her again. Yes. Probably next week, discarding 2 more teams.
100%.
So until next time, this has been the Part-Time Pod.
Yep.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Will.
Goodbye, everyone.